Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Learn Slow. Today, I have something different for you. Not just a lesson, but a story. This story is like a daily routine vlog, but with surprises, twists, and little English lessons hidden inside. You will listen slowly, repeat with me, and enjoy the journey like a movie. Remember, practice is power. Don't just listen, shadow me. That means copy my words after I say them. So, are you ready? Let's begin our story. One day that changed everything. It was a normal morning. The sun was soft, the air was cool. I woke up and stretched my arms. "Good morning, world," I whispered. Pause and repeat with me. "Good morning, world." Repeat twice, slowly. "Good morning, world. Good morning, world." I brushed my teeth. I washed my face. I made tea. Everything was normal. But when I checked my phone, there was a strange message. The message said, "Today is not an ordinary day. Be ready." Pause and repeat. Today is not an ordinary day. I laughed. Maybe it was spam. Maybe just a joke. But something in my heart felt curious. I got dressed, picked up my bag, and stepped outside. The street was busier than usual. Children were running to school. A cat sat on a car, watching me. I walked to the bus stop, and then a man I had never seen before tapped my shoulder. He smiled and said, "Don't miss the bus today. Sit near the window." I froze. Who was he? How did he know I was waiting for the bus? The bus arrived, squeaking and rumbling. I stepped in. The seats were almost full. I remembered the stranger's words, "Sit near the window." So I sat by the window. The bus moved slowly through the city. Shops were opening, people were hurrying. I practiced English in my mind. I am on the bus. I am looking out the window. I am traveling. Pause and repeat. I am on the bus. I am looking out the window. I am traveling. Suddenly, the bus stopped hard. Everyone gasped. Through the window, I saw a boy crossing the street. He dropped his backpack. A car almost hit him, but the bus driver honked, and the car stopped. The boy looked at me through the window. He smiled, as if to say, "Thank you." But I hadn't done anything. Or had I? If I hadn't taken the window seat, I wouldn't have noticed. The bus moved again. And then something unbelievable happened. Under my seat, I found a small notebook. The cover said, "Learn Slow." Yes, the same name as my channel. I opened it. Inside were simple English sentences, but each sentence described what I was doing at that exact moment. Example: I am sitting on the bus. I am holding a notebook. I am reading slowly. I felt chills. Who had written this notebook? I reached my office. Everything looked normal, but the notebook was still in my hands. I opened page 2. It said, "Today, you will meet someone who changes your life." I laughed nervously. Maybe it was a prank, but my heart was beating fast. At work, my colleague Emma came to my desk. She smiled. "Good morning," she said. "Good morning, Emma," I replied. She noticed the notebook. "What's that?" she asked. "It's strange," I said. "It's a notebook that knows my day." Emma laughed. "Maybe it's your diary from the future." We both laughed, but then The fire alarm rang. Everyone stood up quickly. We rushed outside. In the crowd, I saw a man I didn't know. He looked straight at me, and then he disappeared. After work, I decided to walk home through the park. The air was fresh. Birds were singing. I opened the notebook again. The next page said, "In the park, you will find your voice." My voice? What did that mean? I sat on a bench. Next to me, a little girl was crying. She had lost her balloon. I wanted to help, but I wasn't sure how. So I spoke slowly, kindly. "Don't worry, I will help you." Repeat slowly. "Don't worry, I will help you." The girl smiled. She pointed to the tree where the balloon was stuck. I jumped a little, pulled the string, and gave it back. The girl's mother thanked me. "You have a kind voice," she said. And then I understood the notebook. In the park, you will find your voice. Maybe my voice wasn't just for me. Maybe my voice was for helping others. When I reached home, I felt tired, but I couldn't stop thinking about the notebook. I opened the last page. It said, "At midnight, the truth will arrive." I waited. The clock ticked. 11 o'clock, 11:30, 11:59. At midnight, someone knocked on my door. My heart jumped. I opened it slowly. It was the same man from the morning, the one who told me to sit near the window. He smiled. "You found the notebook," he said. "Yes," I whispered. "But what is it?" He answered, "It's not just a notebook. It's a mirror. It shows you your life. But more than that, it shows you the power of living slowly. Most people rush. They miss the details. They miss their voice. But you paid attention. And that's why you found it." I was speechless. He gave me one last sentence to practice. "Repeat after me. I will learn slowly, but I will never stop." Repeat 3 times. When I looked up, he was gone. Only the notebook remained. And on the very last line, it said, "Share your story, because someone else is waiting to learn slow."